How you doing? My name is George, and I'd like to welcome you to the Grand Bayview Hotel Resort. It has been a great stay, a great adventure. We've lost more money just by buying food than we ever imagined. I would highly suggest this. Actually, this is a great place to stay. Let's not play around. But the food, make sure you bring your own rice. Every damn thing here is so expensive. Baby, there's a 234B. What's the deal? That's the bus we're waiting on. And it ain't going the right direction. Is it still going?
So he thought that's the bus we're taking. He forgot that this is the way we always go too.
Well, we're going down here. It's got a channel. If she shows it, that's where we're going down there. It's kind of the city there, but this is the hotel we're staying in. It's been a really great stay in the hotel room itself. They got plenty of soap on the wall, so you get bubble, bubble, bubble. I took a big old bubble bath, and I lit some candles, and they called the fire department. But outside that, it's been super fun. The TV channel has a total of 6 channels, and I think 4 of them do speak English, so that's great. What else did we get an adventure out of it? No complimentary nothing, but that's just part of the traveling bit. I mean, complimentary nothing. Did they make us pay for the toilet paper?
Not yet. Maybe when we check out.
They're charging by the sheet. They got a counter on the toilet paper, so they're figuring that up. But you're talking about expensive, so let me give you a quick breakdown. So let's say one of their dollars, right? So you take $1 and the way we do it is we multiply it times the 7.6. That converts it back into the peso rate, and then we take that and divide it by 56 because that's the exchange rate from peso back to US dollars. So in other words, if we actually did it, let's say 100. So we take 100, we're gonna multiply 7.6, that'll give you 760 pesos. And then divide that by 56. So basically that's about $15. Okay, so everything gets really expensive really quick. Don't lose track of what your money's worth.
But see, I guess that's it. They just use.
Yeah, outside that, they don't give a shit who you talk to. You could be dying on the damn street here. Nobody says nothing to me. Nobody says, hey, how are you doing? Nothing like that. They're very introverted of some sort. I don't know what that's about.
Let's pause this for a minute because we're getting on the bus.
Oh no.
So
we're
stand up. Going up.
Go up.
Up.
Yes.
Uh-oh, something fell.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh my God, this motherfucker's made for midgets. The roof is about too damn short.
So yes, our view is by the water.
Yep, there's a lot of movement when it comes to these boats. I don't know who belongs to what. We haven't been able to figure that out.
I think that's like their cruise ship. Remember when we were looking at the boats?
This is one of the waterways, so when they get typhoons, they all run their boats up here and tie them down. But we haven't been able to cover a lot of the ground area. You gotta learn the basics first, learn the money, learning who to trust, who not to trust, that kind of stuff. But we're going over here to pay $20, I think, for McDonald's, $50 for Five Guys hamburgers. I don't know how food got so expensive so quick, but it ain't no joke. You can see the boats, but I can't determine, since I don't know what their industry is, determine what goes to what. But obviously there's some bigger ships because they got a lot of tugboats. So if he hits something, you're going to clean go out that front windshield. So make sure you wear your helmets. Alright, we've never been this way.
Oh, there's a market.
What is it?
There's a market right here. Belvedere Market.
You need to look it up, see what they got in there. Hold up, there's a sandwich shop. They got bacon. Hey. All right, these all hook to these condos, right? One question we have, we're not sure if we're allowed to eat in them. I don't know if it takes open to the public or just for the residents. But I saw bacon, I saw eggs, I saw biscuit.
That'll be your square market. I'll
Hold up. Well, it's still too far to walk.
That was only Circle K.
They look pretty good. That was like bacon, biscuits. I don't know if it had cheese or whatever. Here's a coffee latte shop. Right there. This is it's a government-ran primary school. The government's got to have their hands in everybody's education. You can't keep the propaganda up unless you get them from the get-go. Control your youth. I don't know what that is. That's a tank. That's pizzas. Yep. We're gonna have to come over and do this one. We're hanging out in the same area. So this back area is not as busy as the other area, which that's nice. 7-Elevens are on every corner, but they got Circle K here too.
Yeah, that was a Circle K. I thought that was another one.
I don't know who owns Circle K. Because in the United States, the Indians run the 7-Elevens. They got control of all that. Between that and Subway, long live Hinduism. He definitely found the brake pedal. Overall though, I mean that's a little bit trashy, but I'm gonna tell you, most cities I go to, this place is a lot cleaner. I don't see street sweepers or nothing like that, so it's one of two things. You either throw trash down, they lock your ass up, or they give you a fine that you don't want to ever touch again, but clean. And all these little pass things, I don't know if the public get to use them or not, but there's lots of pass. Not that I'm going to climb my fat ass up them. And this is the Circle of Life. So we end up going around the outside. There ain't no way we can rent a car. Or will they let me drive here?
Yeah, the communication itself is already different.
Maybe. If you rent a car here, it'd be like a down payment for a real one.
Yeah.
Take out a loan to rent your car. Oh my gosh. This is a 2-story bus, so you got lower level and top level. What I can tell you is, it's not that damn smooth being up top. I don't know if it's the shocks or what it is, because this is going to be air ride. It's like that bus right there. They got a lot of walkways, but it looks like some people don't use it. If you got to climb the mountain, they kind of let it go. I think it goes all the way up. D Park.
Yeah, because right from there to that is actually a footpath, right, for everyone.
It goes all the way up, comes all the way back down. It's a lot of wasted concrete. I don't know why they did it like that. And you can see so many people live in these condos. And obviously, from what I can tell, they make it so you cannot jump. I mean, I guess you could squeeze out the window if you felt like doing it that way. Some of these are pretty old. But overall, they're up and going. I guess the ground don't move much here. Besides Thailand. Alright, baby, got anything else you can put in it?
No, we'll talk to them later.
Alright.
See you later, alligator.